Hi, I'm Bryan from Bixzee Connect. Today, we are going to discuss the next generation of e-commerce. But before we go to e-commerce, let's understand how traditionally a normal business will work. Let's take traditional manufacturer and distributor as an example. Normally, a manufacturer will sell to distributor. Then, distributor will distribute to retailer. And retailer will have all the orders and need to key in by all the accounting clerk into the accounting system. They will face a few problems. The first one is high operation cost. When a business grows bigger, they need higher operation costs. Secondly, high commission paid out to the salesperson. Imagine, when you want to increase your sales, of course you need to have more salesperson. But this one is not the main issue. The main issue is when the salesperson leaving the company, they might take over all the customer under him and to the competitor. This is what the boss is afraid of. Third, geographical penetration. For example, now you are operating in KL and you try to sell to Johor, but there is no representative in Johor. So that's why there will be difficulties for you to penetrate other states or other places that do not have salesperson. Heavy data entry, because there will be a lot of things that you need to key back into your accounting system, and business growing bigger, the more data need to key in, and there is a higher chance for human error to be happen. Fifth, manual follow-up and tracking. For example, when you are operating in a manual way, when a customer places an order, they always like to call you to ask about the status. They always like to ask about when you want to deliver to them. And later on, they will ask about, have you sent them the invoice? Have you received the payment? And so on. So it will cause low efficiency in your staff operation. Because of Jack Ma, we know about e-commerce. E-commerce is a 24 hours with no geographical boundaries sales channel for you. So many people understand that e-commerce is important. From this chart, we can see that in Malaysia, from 2014 until 2020, the e-commerce market keep on increasing in Malaysia, and I believe e-commerce will grow further in the future. The basic idea of e-commerce will come to marketplace. Whenever we talk about e-commerce, people will think of Lazada, people will think of 11th Street, Taobao, Alibaba, and so on. All this is just a marketplace. The idea is the marketplace is a big supermarket, and you open up a shop inside the supermarket, and there is a lot of people working in this supermarket, and sometimes they might go into your shop to purchase from you. This is the idea of how marketplace work. But Bixzee is a totally different idea. It's your private B2B and B2C e-commerce platform. In our platform, you will do transactions for business to business, B2B, business to consumer, B2C, within a one platform with your supplier, B2B customer, consumer customer, and of course, payment. The special things lies within logistics. In our platform, you play the role of seller and buyer. In normal e-marketplace, you cannot do a credit sales. But in normal business, we understand that credit sales is very important. In our B2C, also is a totally different idea where you are not able to search for the item, but you must search for the name of the shop. I summarize 5 challenges of building an e-commerce and what is the solutions. The first one is marketplace charge commission by percentage. For example, in these illustrations, the L marketplace is actually charging about 12% per transactions. And not forgotten about the payment gateway charges. IP88 will charge about 3%. PayPal is even higher, 3.9%, meaning for every transactions that you made, you may giving out of 15% of commission. Now, what I want to ask is whether your profit margin have 15% or not. That's the things that you should consider. The solution is in Bixzee, we do not charge the transaction fees by percentage. Second, when a normal business first time to enter into e-commerce, they will be very excited and ask their customer to go to their web store to purchase from them instead of calling them. After some time, they will discover that why this existing customer no longer purchase from them. The answer is very simple. Your customer can easily find your competitor in the marketplace who are selling much more cheaper than you. That is the challenge to open up a web store in marketplace. That's why in Bixzee, we are a private platform for yourself, and there will be no competitor that will exist in your own platform. Now, people will start to think, since e-marketplace have that kind of problems, why not I develop a e-commerce myself? But always remember the development cost. Your e-commerce project may drag longer, and there will be additional costs involved. So that's why I always advise customer, try to find a ready-made and perfected B2B e-commerce platform such as Bixzee, and let all the technical issue handled by professional in Bixzee. You no longer need to worry about system down, transaction not passed, virus attack, and so on. Let all these things handled by us. The fifth one, manpower issue. The idea of doing e-commerce is to reduce the manpower, to reduce human error by need to retype back into your accounting system. But just to let you know, marketplace and the e-commerce platform that you develop yourself will have the same issue because it will not link to your accounting system as well. So that's why by using Bixzee will make manpower more efficient because our platform can directly integrate with your accounting system, especially SQL accounting. But if you are not using SQL, no worry. We also can link to all the top 8 accounting systems in Malaysia. We have done some roadshows to explain to public how Bixzee actually works. The next part we'll talk about the unique features of Bixzee. Maybe this is a bit technical for you, but do remember, the features of a software or a platform, that is the key point why you should choose that platform or software. In Bixzee, we can do purchasing and sales, meaning we can do the total stock control in our platform. Bixzee have designed the user interface as user-friendly as possible and make it very similar to B2C. Like when you go to an online store, you are selecting your product that you want to purchase using picture and place and cart and make an order. It's very user-friendly. Any of your customer can use your platform easily. And we can do a stock management with different location. You will know the exact stock level for your branch A, also branch B. Instant invoice conversion. Currently, how you invoice your customer, maybe you will key into your accounting system and produce. Maybe now you will need to key into your accounting system, print it out, fax to your customer, or convert into a PDF and email to customer. But in Bixzee, once you create the sales invoice, at your customer side, the purchase invoice will appear automatically. Nothing you need to do or nothing your customer need to do. You can do a customer credit limit control. Multi-pricing level is a very unique feature in Bixzee, where different customer will be getting different pricing for the same item by using our e-catalog. You and your customer no longer need to do manual follow-up for one order. In our system, the seller and buyer will have a automatically status tracking chart to follow up what is the latest status of one particular order. This is the killing point. In normal stock control, people always face the problems of getting same product with multiple stock code, and their stock control will be in a mess. In Bixzee, we have a unique function where your product code will actually automatically match to your supplier product code and your customer product code. And your staff will no longer need to select an item. The system will do it automatically for you. If you have your own lorries or transportation vehicle to send to your customer, we even can do automated truck capacity planning and logistic workflow. Take an example. In this route planning, you are able to know that today, what is the area, the customer, the order, or the item that will send by one particular truck. In this route planning, this truck only sent to one order. Why? It's because of the weight already reached the maximum of that lorry. And the whole things can be done automatically with one single button in Bixzee platform. Imagine how fast you can do your route planning. Of course, for bosses, they might be very interested to know the sales performance today, this week, this month, this year. What is the best selling item? Who is my top customer and who is my top agent? All this will be presented in the graph format for all the bosses. We support desktop and mobile definitely. And our partner bank is Hong Leong Bank. Bixzee will do a transformation of digital banking together with Hong Leong Bank for all the business in Malaysia. Hong Leong Bank is the winner of e-Payment Excellence Award in 2017. They are the best in e-payment. The idea of Bixzee is actually to help you to cut down your costs. Let your customer to take the order and not sending your salesman to meet customer and only take order. Now, your salesman can actually look for new customer in new territory and make your business grow bigger. Internally, you can reduce your data entry clerk or reduce their time to make your operation more efficient. By cutting down the cost, now you have more resource to do marketing, Facebook marketing or Google marketing to increase your sales. That's why we have set an unbelievable low entry point to e-commerce for you. And the amount is 50 cents per order. And how it works. Imagine you have a sales value of item of 10 ringgit. Marketplace may charge you 12%, 1 ringgit 20 cents. Bixzee only charge you 50 cents. So your saving is 70 cents per transaction. And the things keep on growing. And let's say a 10,000 sales value. Marketplace will charge you 1,200, but Bixzee only will still charge back 50 cents. And the saving for this transaction alone is already 1,199 ringgit and 50 cents. So that's why you may not find any expensive value goods in Marketplace. But in Bixzee, you can have a peace of mind even though you want to sell an item that worth 1 million because we only charge you 50 cents per transaction. So if you are selling anything that is more than 4 ringgit and 17 cents, you should choose Bixzee. Of course, I will not ask you to close down your web store in the Marketplace because you need to do branding. You still need the traffic over there. But after doing the first sales with that customer, the second sales onward, you should direct the customer and do business with you under Bixzee platform because you'll save a lot. The idea of Bixzee is not merely selling a e-commerce for you. We want to build a e-commerce community. Under Bixzee, you, your supplier, your B2C customer will transact and do business exchange within one platform. When the whole operation under Bixzee is so smooth and efficient, your customer will become a seller under Bixzee and your distributor or your supplier will grow and tell more people by using Bixzee, and the things will keep growing. That's why Bixzee is aiming to build an e-commerce community in Malaysia or even in Asia and the world to make the e-commerce business to be more efficient and more cost saving. Let Bixzee assist you to continuously breaking your sales record in SST era. Once again, I'm Bryan Cheong. Thank you.